Hi everyone, my name's Selma. I am a fellow facial palsy sufferer and I wanted to talk to you all about different makeup techniques and just bounce some ideas around, get some feedback from everyone and see what you guys do when it comes to applying your makeup around facial palsy. Today I was going to talk to you about lips, lip colours, different techniques that you can work with to improve any problems that you might have with your lips. My personal issue is synkinesis, as many of you suffer with. I've got 6 years worth now, so it's kind of nice and tight and not very pleasant always. And yeah, I wanted to share with you some different techniques that I've worked out when it comes to putting makeup on my lips. A lot of my problem comes from actually the unaffected side. It seems to be less kind of plump as the affected side here, as you can see. Particularly the bottom lip, but when it comes to lip liner and stuff like that, the top lip is quite crucial really. What you'll need for this tutorial, I've got some bits prepared here. Standard lip colour, any colour that you like. There's no rules. This is what I want to make really clear in these tutorials. If you want to go for a bright colour, then please do. There's nothing to say that you shouldn't do that. Obviously it's more striking and it can draw more attention, but this is all about confidence and not trying to make your facial palsy more acceptable to others. That's not what we're trying to do here. My personal one that I'm going to use today is just a nude kind of, you know, neutral sort of colour and a lip pencil to complement that. Now my makeup is very varied. Some of it is like really cheap and some of it is a little bit more kind of fancy, depending on the event and what you're doing. Yeah, you don't have to buy expensive makeup. I want to make that clear as well. So standard lip colour, a lip liner to complement that, something of a similar shade, and a little bit of, oh my, where's it gone? Sorry. Some makeup remover and a few little cotton buds just in case you mess up and need to kind of tweak what you've done. The last thing I wanted to show you is this little baby right here. This is my godsend, my lifesaver. This is what's going to get you through when it comes to keeping your lip colour on. You don't have to keep reapplying and reapplying. This stuff here is called lip coat. You can get it from Superdrug, Boots, any other kind of makeup place. And it will, yeah, just brush it on at the end and it keeps it on a treat. It's really good, even when you're eating and drinking and all that stuff. So what I'm going to start with is I'm going to apply a bit of lip colour first. Now there's a couple of myths that you'll hear about doing your makeup that I don't always follow. It's all very much your own personal taste and your choices. I don't always apply my lip liner first. You can if you want to. I don't, because I like the line to be a bit softer. It's important that the pencil's sharp, because then you'll get a nice cleaner line, but it doesn't have to be stand out. You want it to frame your lips. You don't want it to be a completely different shade or to stand out too much. It's just to give you that nice clean finish around the edge. So I'm going to go ahead and just whack on my colour there. Now what we're trying to go for, it's important that you establish which side of your lip needs filling out more than the other. Mine is my unaffected side, as I mentioned earlier, but I do speak to a lot of other ladies where their affected side seems to need a little bit more bulking out. What we want to do is achieve the symmetry that synkinesis can take away. This is a little diagram I've made with my very amateur sketch of a pair of lips. So in my case, this is my unaffected side, the side that we need a bit of help with. What I tend to do is just go slightly over the natural lip line with my lip liner. On the affected side, I go just slightly beneath the natural lip line, or at the very most on it exactly. This is going to help out, help even out the unaffected side and just give them a more symmetrical look. Now obviously you're never going to change the way your muscles sit because of the synkinesis, but what we're trying to do is just, when your face is still, gain a little bit more symmetry if we can. So lip colour's on. I'm going to go slightly over very, very, very gradually. You don't want it to be too high. And I was just going on the lip line there and just below it slightly. And then just keep doing your finishing touches. Obviously, looking in the mirror is key. You've got to really concentrate on what you're doing. So nice sweeping motions. On the top, if you're not that experienced at doing your lip liner, just little strokes, just try and keep it as smooth as you can. If you mess up, not a problem, just dab it off with a cotton bud and away you go. Oh look, I'm streaming. So yeah, this is how I get past this problem. Again, it's never going to cover up your synkinesis or your facial palsy. It's just going to give you that little zhuzh that you need to get outside and face your day, as many unaffected women do when they're feeling tired or run down. Makeup's great just for that. So once you've done that, you can blot with a little bit of tissue. You don't have to. I didn't have that ready, which is very annoying. Oh, here we go. Little piece of tissue, little blot, just to take that excess colour off, and then get your lip coat on a little brush, sweep it across. And hopefully when they're resting, you will have slightly more symmetrical lips. So I really hope that's been helpful. I'm sorry it was a bit rambled. I'm quite new to this, as you can tell. And yeah, I'd love to hear any feedback that you guys have got. If you've got any questions about anything, it's all about practicing and just getting to know your own face and seeing where you need a little bit of help. Obviously everyone's different, everyone's got their own specific areas they'd like to work on, but that was just me showing you what I do personally for my lips, and I really hope it's been helpful. So see you soon.